The Kiss FM franchise is known across the U.S., and in Dallas-Fort Worth, it's the #1 station.
I'm Luke Armstrong, and my friends were at Lake House 161 all the way.
Oh, very cool. Lake House, where's it at?
The thing that a lot of people that listen to Kiss FM want to know is, who am I listening to?
You got us on iHeartRadio or what?
No, I'm in the car.
This is Terry Alexander, but his fans know him as Cruz.
So it took me about 2 years to actually get into the name Cruz, but I've had it for 12 years now, so it's really an alias that stuck with me, and I think even my parents call me Cruz now. That's how long I've had it.
Cruz loves radio and has worked hard to get where he is in his career.
I feel like I'd be insulting everyday people that work if I said that I work hard, because I really don't, but it's fun, and I've worked hard at it to get where I'm at, and I've listened to criticism, and I'm where I want to be officially as a personality on the radio, and I have many people to thank for that along the way.
Cruz not only likes to entertain people on the radio, but his Facebook followers as well.
I'm close with my fans. Like, if you add me on Facebook, I'll talk to anybody.
Anytime we're doing something stupid, he'll post that on what we did this weekend. And if you are a follower on Facebook, you'll have seen that video before, me getting tased. Sitting right here in this chair. Yes, we are best friends. I get tased.
Since he was a child, he has known what he wanted to do with his life.
We are living a dream, literally.
Cruz is originally from Amarillo, Texas, where he grew up, went to school, and had his first job.
13 was my first paid job. I loved it that much.
Cruz even used to gather all his friends together and play fake radio.
I had my own little radio station in my bedroom. Swear to God, it was a one watt radio, and we put the antenna up on the chimney of the house, and it broadcasted, I would say, 4 or 5 blocks in each direction of the house, so you could actually drive in my neighborhood and hear my station.
Absolutely. In fact, probably more pretend radio than I wanted to do. All the time. I was an on-location DJ sometimes.
Cruz had a foot in the door for radio because his dad was a radio DJ back in Amarillo.
I used to bug him to go up to the radio station after soccer games, whatever I could do to get my foot in the door and just start playing around and mash buttons and just teach myself whatever I could to learn the business.
We're just hanging out together, being sisters.
And this is didn't have to go to school for radio. I lucked out. I think some people can go to school for it and do really well. It just depends on how passionate you are.
Working for Kiss FM allows Cruz to meet many interesting people and go to some really fun events.
Are fun. I especially like club gigs because you get to drink for free and you get on the mic and get to hype people up. And
Cruz doesn't just love radio, he loves music.
With my job, when you get into full jam mode, you got the radio cranked up and you got your best friend, you've had some drinks. It's probably not the best thing to sit there and scream and bang. I mean, my neck was sore. I probably need to see a chiropractor. And I've had to call in sick for work because I couldn't talk because I jammed out so hard with this guy.
Thanks right now, thanks to Junior, 106.1.
Cruz does admit there is a downside to being in radio.
Hardest part about being in the station, it gets a little lonely sometimes. I mean, you're sitting in there for 5 hours. I mean, yeah, you got people calling in, you're answering phones, and you've got, depending on what you're doing, or if you're doing a contest, it can be busy. But sometimes it's just, you almost want somebody in there to talk to pass some time. It gets really boring, especially, I do 7 to midnight, so my last hour, 11 to midnight, I feel like that's 17 days.
His best friend Ryan used to come visit him at the station, but now he's a little scared.
Said, hey, I'm going to stop by, I got some beer. And he said, okay, bring them on up. So yes, we had some beers at the radio station, and unfortunately we got caught.
Though the radio business is a lot of fun, Cruz takes it very serious.
It's not a job. It's kind of a hobby that's turned into a job, but it's still a hobby. When I go in there, every night I want to make it the best show I can. I want to make people laugh. I just want people to enjoy listening to the show. That's all that matters to me. The perks are nice, too, of the business. But those always come second to me. I like to make sure that the show sounds good, and we've got a perfect storm in place, is what I like to call it on Kids.
Cruz definitely wants to continue on in radio.
I guess Q2. I think at some point I'd like to be a team leader, whether it be a program director or GM or, I don't know, I just think I could do it.
If you would ever like to visit the Kiss FM studio or hang out with any of the DJs like Cruz, all you have to do is go to the website and check out the contact info, or just call the station up and set a date. This has been Chelsie Brown with NTTV.
So when I put this in auto mode, it'll run through everything that's in there, no matter what. So